The debugger is a very powerful tool to trace your program execution so that you can debug your logic error and the like. So let me show you how to use the debugger in the Visual Studio Code. The debug mode is the fourth icon from the top, the bug with a triangle. So that is the for debugger window. Then we need to choose the configuration that was done earlier using the -ea enable assertion option. So go back to the file explorer under .vscode folder, launch.json was created. So we are going to use piggybank test the program to demonstrate the debugger. So making sure that you have the configuration for that we have said earlier. So main class is a piggybank test. The debugger configuration name is a piggybank test. So as you move to debugger window, make sure that you choose the correct configuration, that is piggybank test, this one. Then from the program, to the left of the line number, you can click on the red circle. That is a breakpoint. A breakpoint means a program execution pauses at the breakpoint. So set at least one breakpoint, and then from this window, click on triangle, green triangle, start the debugging. Click on, and then program execution pauses at line 10. The line 10 is not executed yet. At this moment, there is no other local variables created yet except the parameter args there. So here is the debug control. The first one is continue. Continue means continue to the next breakpoint. We don't have any other breakpoint, so this will finish the program execution. And then next one is called a step over. Step over is to go to the next physical line. So line 10 is executed and then it goes to the line 11. So this is a step over. And then next one is a step into. If the current line has a method call, then you jump into the method. So at this moment we have a get value method call. If I do step over, we go to line 12. But if I click in step into, I will jump into get value function method. So step into, see that coin get value is there. And then you can do if the line does not have a method call, step over and step into are the same. So in that at this moment the return is not a method call. So step over, step into the same. So we just get out of the function call and then step over next line. So line 12, if I do step into, the constructor call will be the one. So we will get into constructor of a coin class. So at this moment, at the debugger window, keyword this means a current object. So current object being created, unfold that, the value is currently 0, not assigned, but this value is a parameter. See that the value variable is under this object, that is instance, and then value and this is on the same level, so that's a parameter. Parameter is 10, instance member is 5. Step over, this line is not executed yet. Step over, then this line is done, and the instance member and then the value parameter are the same. Step over, return from the constructor, and then step over, C2 has been created. C2 has a value of 10 and the like. So at this moment, if I do step into get value, currently the value is 10 that will be returned. The step over, so 10 and 10 are compared, so assertion will succeed. And the piggy bank, step into constructor, step into or step over, then here in the instance member has object creation that will be done at the same time with the constructor. So that one is done, and then constructor continues, done, and then step over, P1 is created. P1 has a members balance and the coin history. Coin history in piggy bank is a array list. So you can examine coin history. There is a down here debugger console. In addition to terminal, click on debugger console on the very bottom line. You can run something there. So let me go back to the current execution. So current execution, if I do p1 dot get balance method call, then return value is 0. p1 dot get coin count method call, you get the result, the like. So you can, if you cannot see the value immediately here, you can type something, the variable or function method call, you can get the result. And then here p1 enter. So step into coin is the first created, then enter, step into enter method we are in, step over. Then this is piggy bank. So if I unfold that balance is 25, coin history is there. So we are currently in piggy bank. So in debugger console we can have access to these other members. Like you can call type of balance. Balance is 25, this one, and then coin history has a size method. Size is currently 0, and then step over coin history. Here is a size. The first entry is a coin value 25, the index 0. That information is there. And then it's, as I do coin history size, you have a size of 1. Step over, step over, step over, and the like. Then as you do step over again, now coin history, first entry is coin quarter, second entry is coin nickel, and the like. You can see the contents of the coin history array list from the debugger console. So as you can see, debugger is a very convenient tool to test your program. Let me run again. So here, by the way, if you want to edit the code, you must stop the debugger and then edit the code. So I have a breakpoint over there, and then I can put as many breakpoints as I like, and start the debugger. And then instead of going step by step, you can do continue, then continue to the next breakpoint. So that is possible. So at that moment, as I go to piggy bank and enter, so here I set breakpoint in the enter method, go back, and then if I do continue, then I go to the enter method, the next breakpoint, and the like. Stop the debugger, and then let me show you one more thing. Configuration. Suppose I do not give a vmarg EA, then assert is not executed. So go back to the code, just this one breakpoint, debugger, and run. So step over and then assert. Since I didn't do -EA vmarg, assert is ignored. So if I try to do step into, nothing happens. It simply moves to the next line. So assert commands are all ignored since I did not give a EA option. So if you ever use assert in your program for debugging purpose, you have to give a vmarg-EA. That is very important.